There was no time.
Welcome to the AFTERSHOW for Layla the Vampire Slayer. How are you all doing?
Are we in the right spot?
No, you're not, because you keep changing.
Why won't you tell us?
But you keep changing! I literally can't!
I never touched it.
There we go.
This is when we break EE. This is how he breaks.
I like breaking E.
We let
It's
him
not
fix
hard.
it.
You break me all the time. You've made me cry a million times. I almost cried over Bentham talking about his 2 years. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I know, that was so. You guys don't know how hard it was for me to not get hyped in chat. Like, there was so much shit to hype at the top of the episode, and I was sitting there. I was like,
You
So,
were
like,
there the whole time.
I just want to show you guys like
time.
me and Little Dot's conversation. It's just me going, squeeze soon, squeeze, her going soon.
It was just this back and forth the whole time. I was like ready to explode.
I'm like, how are you handling sitting there? I don't.
What you want to do is just wait until someone goes, I really wish you're on this thing. You should go on. And you just go, okay, this one time.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm here.
Did you like Chelsea's notes?
Yes, I loved them. And I was actually talking to Chelsea about it because she's like, yeah, I actually wrote those. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized.
And it was so
you
nice
just
to
said,
comment
I
on
had
my
someone write this, and I'm like,
was like, I know
who
who
he had
someone
to write this.
Yeah, I was sitting on the other side of my camera like,
I had a feeling it was Chelsea because when he said that, I was like, oh, someone else wrote it. It's probably.
I am
And she
so
probably has good
There's a
handwriting
reason
because she's
I
a
play
teacher. Welcome to another teacher.
Oh, hi. Yeah. Teaching, or is that just me?
I gave up a while ago. I just haven't given up on the paycheck yet. So eventually I'll get to the point where I can just leave teaching altogether. I got promoted about 2 months ago to assistant principal. So now I'm dealing with disciplinary shit.
Congratulations.
Damn, girl. That's awesome.
Whole different kit caboodle. You know, the little snot nose
left.
That's like a
Did you?
intense job. I feel
Yeah.
like.
It has its good and its bad days. Most of the time I'm just dealing in marketing communications. That's what, like, business administrative marketing communications is what my master's degree's in, but now I'm a vice principal.
Yay.
What's your vice?
Hating
Children.
children.
We're getting to know Little Red Dot real quick. What's your vice?
Yeah.
Lots of red wine.
Yeah, right.
It's vampire all over again. What drives you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
what's
did that
your
one day. I
touchstone
will
and
never have
covenant?
to teach children ever again. That's what
More
drives.
so, how are you feeling about playing Catherine Winters, aka Charity, who has done lots of terrible, horrible things?
Okay, so let me just say, I asked you, I was like, how horrible is Charity? Like, she like in jealous level? And he was like, no, it's really not that bad. She just was kind of hanging out for 10 years, like did some normal vampire things.
She
was
blew
like,
up a building.
Okay, that was not information that God was privy to.
Yeah,
She killed our watcher.
blew up a building. She emotionally tortured a lot of people.
Yep, she did not know that I turned the watcher.
She got
She
our
ripped out
watcher.
Imogen's arm.
She got our watcher to shoot one of our other players' boyfriends. Well,
Right.
he's trying to go for
I'm
me.
learning all of this
Yeah.
on stream. Edie is texting me on stream
Yee!
about
You're
all
the
these
worst
things.
debriefer ever.
Yeah.
You are very bad at giving people
tell you.
information.
That's
I like that he didn't tell you that you've literally just blown up the Watchers.
Well, no,
Council.
I did say
Or
you
one of the
blew
two
up
buildings.
half the Watchers Council. I did say
Half
that.
the watcher. He did tell me
Okay.
that.
Which
That's
that would
just
make
happened.
sense for her, like, to understand, like, she doesn't like the
Everything
watchers.
else, I didn't know how quickly you were going to roll it out, like whether you were going to play super traumatized and not mention that much. I was like, I will let you know after the session, you know, how much you feel you can, like, go into per session. I was like, okay, as soon as I saw you were going out there, like, quite out the gate, still angry.
It's
at
Little
Watchers,
Red
I was
Dot.
like,
What do you
okay.
expect?
Yeah.
She's like,
I was like, what? Did you want me to show up and just cry on the other end of the cam quietly?
Typing more things. I was like, I need to type all the things, all the things.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's responsible for Layla and Imogen breaking up.
Oh yeah.
Is that
So
true?
Well,
You're
Sort
right
of,
in the
More or
middle of
less.
it.
She ripped out Imogen's arm, and that's why Layla buggered off to
did-
Tunisia and broke up with Imogen.
So, yeah, so
You don't date armless people?
Rob sort of takes the blame too.
it was more
A
of like,
series of events.
Layla was already, I had a crisis specifically that was my friends are a liability. And
That was my fault.
This is the second time I've had the crisis. So I took it to an extreme because, like, I feel like that was the thing that Layla would do. And it got pretty extreme to the point where I left them all.
Yeah, so Imogen got shot, went to the hospital. Layla didn't go to see her.
I shot her.
Yeah, Rob shot him.
This is going to be the after show of catching the dog.
He was, to be fair, possessed by wrath at that time.
Which is why he specifically was like, it wasn't you.
And then Charity ripped out Imogen's arm.
In the hospital.
And Layla returned it, but didn't go see Imogen and flew away to Tunisia to try and protect them by getting...
turning you, reinstalling her.
Yeah.
I did a bunch of
Barnaby
things.
did come
Not
to
only that, but yeah, I went and I actually put a tracker in you, and
she shot you with a crossbow.
yeah, I shot you with a crossbow and put a tracker in you so that they could track you while I was in Tunisia to get the golem soul, and I was going to come back. It wasn't like I was leaving them forever. It was just like I was like, no, I'm getting this shit done.
It's like when Buffy pieces out to LA.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sick of dealing with charity shit. Like, I'm over it.
But from Charity's point of view, from Imogen's point of view, Layla didn't come see her when she was in the hospital, that she was conscious for at least. And
yeah, I was there when she wasn't
conscious. When she woke up, Layla buggered off and broke up with her by magical text message.
Mm-hmm.
I did break up with her via magical text message.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Layla was basically, that's why when you were talking about like liabilities or like basically you're like, they're a weakness is what you kind of said. Like, you know, that was what Layla had just gone through, which was dealing with the fact that her friends or especially a lover is even going to be the one, that would be the one person they would target. So Layla sees it as, she's just going to watch the love of her life fall in love and have kids with somebody else.
So
it's going to be her life.
You know who isn't as vulnerable?
Yeah, it's worse, but...
I mean, let's be real. Imogen's going to die because it's Barnaby.
Yeah, that's true.
Barnaby's going to die. That would be an ending to tragic love.
But,
different tragic.
Well, does he love himself?
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Barnaby?
Imogen could also finally become a vengeance demon. You never know. Many horrible things could happen to her because of dating Barnaby.
But
welcome,
Layla.
So excited.
You know who isn't vulnerable and a liability? Another Slayer.
I know. You guys are all trying to ship it. Stop.
Smithers.
I mean, don't Slayers have a thing for vamps? Isn't that the one thing we've learned in the Whedonverse?
Yes.
Oh, it's like
very cool.
That's the tragic love.
Yeah.
Then Layla would get the tragic love thing? No.
What is this tragic love thing? Is that like something that has to happen?
It's a drawback.
It's a drawback.
It's a drawback. So you have qualities as a character, and then you have drawbacks.
Let me just tell you guys how conniving. Let me just tell you how conniving EE is. All right, I'm about to spill some tea up on this after show.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in. Spill the tea. I'll do the cleanup.
So, moments before I go and hop into this stream, or no, it was moments after I hopped into the stream, he's texting me and he's like, oh, let me just read it. We're tossing this out now.
Oh, this isn't the first time this has happened, so.
And he's like, he's encouraging me to try to sleep with Layla. There's even a bet. He challenged me to try to get with her, which I took that challenge because I'm Little Red Dot. And so, yeah. What did he say? Anyways, so
she's vulnerable.
I said I would buy you a cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee. if I could get Catherine to sleep with Layla.
Ship them, yeah, if you could ship them.
We have 3 more episodes, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but you've kind of ruined it now. You disclosed it, like.
No, I had to. It was just too perfect. At least here, anyway. So all of you in the after show, keep your mouths shut.
Yeah, that's true. It's not that many people that see the after show.
I mean, let's be real. Did you need EE to challenge you to that?
She'd already suggested it.
Yeah. No, well, and then I start getting these informations. Layla's thrown up on me. We've made out. Boobs at some point. Like between EE and Maggie, I am just like I'm inundated with Charity's backstory.
That's kind of cool though, because it's like oh shit.
Yeah, literally.
When you're remembering, oh no, did I do that while I was drunk?
There's so many different things, because there's things that Charity regrets, because you've got Charity, then you've got memory loss Charity, then you've got lust possessed Charity.
I told her about the memory, so and I was like, we also have history from season 1. Like the first season when we met, we were like, I thought you were just a cool chick. I didn't know that you were a vampire.
I am a cool chick.
Yeah.
See?
Like
There was some
you were edgy and I was edgy, and we're like, okay.
She tried to hit on Imogen a few times, and then
She
also
did try to hit. Tried to hit on my girlfriend, and she also tried to kiss me. But I willpowered and was like, "No, I'm not interested. I have a girlfriend." And
So
she's like,
are-
"Well, she can join too." And I was like, no.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. So
But that was all
Charity's a little
Charity.
bit more
I don't know.
forward, I think than Catherine is.
Yeah.
I don't know if Catherine's the same way as Charity. So
No, but there's history there. She still has memory of it.
on the plus side, this is unless it's like the other vampire spell, having a pure moment of joy does not make you lose your soul.
No.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So okay. Well then.
So y'all can get
is that
busy.
why you wanted to eat? You wanted her to lose her soul?
Again?
No, it's not. It's not a curse. It's just a returning of soul. So like she doesn't like she can be.
Yeah, I don't
happy
get
now.
the actual. Yeah, I don't get the downside. I guess of it.
That's good
Yeah.
because that would suck.
You can totally
I'm just
bonk.
gonna quickly message.
You can totally bonk.
Oh yeah,
He's-
message me a thing, dude.
Oh, there's
Oh.
nothing happening.
Oh,
Other people who are going to be in trouble. God, I'm so excited to just cause shit.
oh.
Oh, I have a question because to level up our attributes, how much was it again? Something times. Is it 5 times level?
5 times new level.
Oh,
Attributes is
God.
5 times.
How much XP did
quality,
we get?
or
For
Skills is 2 times.
Y'all can have 4 points of XP because you managed to defeat Catherine.
Ooh.
Oh, I could get some skills.
I still don't. I have 39 unspent XP right now.
I
that's
dropped
wrong,
20 to get that level 5 sorcery because I'm like, I've had this discount for a while. At some point, to just do it. On the plus side, though, I have a plus 16 to spell casting.
That's pretty nice.
Do we get
It is
any extra
really
drama
nice.
points? I'm only on 8.
I was gonna say Josh gets a drama point for playing into his tragic love,
He got 2 this episode. Damn.
and you all get an extra drama point as well for good RP.
Oh yay!
Nice.
I am net 18 still.
I am at 9.
I wasn't in a car chase.
That's true.
Neither was I. I've just been doing that bad recently.
I had lots of
I had to
RP.
spend last episode dodging a guy with a sword.
Oh god,
That's
the
fair.
rolls.
It's always the worst too when you spend drama points and you still roll shitty.
Yeah. Okay.
When you
like,
roll
oh,
a 1,
God.
you're like, God damn it, if I just rolled a 10, I wouldn't have needed the drama points.
Yeah. Oh man.
I need to spend some experience. I've got 43.
Yes, you do.
It's because I
It's
saved up for building stuff, but I haven't been building that much stuff. So suddenly I'm like, what do I do with all this? More super science?
That's a lot.
I know, maybe get some gun fu or something so you can use your rail gun.
I've got 2 points in gun fu now. I'll
Okay.
probably get some more though.
I'm gonna put some real skill points in for next time. I need to actually probably fill a few in.
One thing to make sure you have, Dot, is anything where you have a 0, actually put it as a 0. Otherwise, your sheet won't work properly when you click the button.
Yeah, it'll do what you had happen.
What
before.
happened earlier?
Yeah, the null
Yeah.
value makes it
Helpful,
not
thank
add
you.
modifiers.
Yeah.
I
So all
know
the
when
skills actually
when
have
Barnaby
nothing.
handed me the shotgun, I was like, I've never shot a gun.
This is perfect.
This
Well, I
is
wasn't
gonna
gonna do it.
So guns have a negative at range. They also have a negative if you're firing in the dark. There's also a negative that you're shooting like something that's moving pretty fast from a vehicle.
I still hit both times. It was just like
Yeah, that's because
I had to spend a drama point. I don't think I would have hit it otherwise.
Yeah. Also, the anti-vampire rounds do bludgeoning instead of bullet damage because they're designed to like annoy demons and vampires and stuff, and they might be able to kill them if they're really low. But bludgeoning doesn't do much against a bike. So,
I don't know. If I took like a hammer after a bike, I could fuck a bike up.
well, yeah, but it would take a lot of
My
hits.
bare
So
head.
then you should have done the melee car chase. You should have driven up alongside and GTA.
Oh,
I need a weapon as Layla. You ruined my knuckle dusters. Now I need to. Can I go buy knuckle dusters?
Weapons
I
don't
have.
do that much. Like, what weapons normally do is they normally make slashing damage, and slashing damage is then doubled. But against vampires, it isn't doubled because vampires don't
Ooh.
suffer that.
Has it been a month? You said it's been a month
No, I said it had been just over a week
since Tunisia.
since Tunisia. Oh hell,
probably been a month since
yeah, it's
then.
been like a month.
So I have resources. Can I buy a cell phone
Oh yeah,
and a
totally.
bike?
Bike.
Because I want to spend points in driving, and I want a motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what state is Charity's bike in?
Oh,
Is
it's
it repairable? Where
It's
did
in,
it go?
it's
Oh, it's
in
probably not too
through the
bad.
window state.
I mean,
Yeah,
between two
it-
super
it
scientists, they
crashed.
could probably fix it.
Yeah, you could fix it because you're really, really good. But
Yeah,
it takes
you didn't blow this one up, so we can.
We can have a thing where Catherine and Layla go riding motorbikes.
So sexy.
Yep.
Yeah, super sexy.
Do it like the scene from Ghost where you're just like reaching around and you're just driving and
No, not together on the same
Making a
bike.
pot?
Separate bikes.
no,
and then
together on the same bike.
we
'cause
meet
then
at
you
the
can-
ledge and the sunset's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
Right now there's only one bike,
Ride their bike
so-
and get-
Yeah, Slayers ride their own bikes, okay?
Yeah, we ride our own bikes up to the top of the hill, get all amped
Wait,
up, and
wait.
then we have sex.
You think that
Yeah.
is Charity's bike?
I don't know. I'm just saying I would like a bike with my resources.
It's Charity's bike now.
What's your
I can fake a
resources?
plate.
I have 2 resources, so 2,000 a month, and then it was 10,000 in savings or something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to spend your savings, which would remove your resources. You can easily have a cell phone. That's easily in your monthly budget, but you wouldn't be able to have a bike. without
I mean, I can
spending
save up for the
savings.
bike. It's fine. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
you'd
like,
have to
that would
save
be
up.
something I would
Yeah.
want to do.
But yeah, you can have a cell phone. That's within your monthly budget.
And if I could buy some knuckle dusters.
Knuckle dusters really don't do much more in the game. There literally aren't knuckle dusters.
I know, but I liked them. They're so Layla because she's like monk style.
Should just have narrative.
You can have narrative
Knuckle
knuckle dusters.
dusters?
Sure. Yeah.
I think because you made up the stats for the original knuckle
Yeah, because
dusters.
those were like someone's got knuckle dusters and then like put blades on the front of them because they're an evil vampire who likes to like fuck shit up.
Or a Slayer who needs to fuck shit up.
Just let her have it.
Just let me.
I would consider it.
Spiky rings.
But at the same time,
Just ideas those are things that I would like because I feel like I don't want a sword or a dagger or
Yeah,
a
but this
shotgun.
isn't
I
really
just
a
want
game
like
about
knuckle dusters.
equipment.
I
The
want
only
something because I want to punch stuff still.
you can still punch
That's your
stuff.
style.
Like it's not a equipment game. Like equipment is very crappy apart from like the person who only builds equipment because that's the only thing they can do.
I guess I just feel like everybody else has equipment.
I know.
Imogen doesn't.
Yeah, but you got spells.
You've got ridiculous stats, so
That's the entire point of the set.
You
The
have
entire point of the set
ridiculous
is-
spell stats, right?
It's the only one. My strength, still 1.
That's nuts.
Barnaby and Imogen, how long do you think you're gonna last?
Oh,
Oh god.
At least
That's
4
like a meme
episodes.
there, E.
I
At least
think,
I think they can last the
finale.
rest of the
I think
season.
it's like a thing we have to pent up until the end in some capacity, but it's going to be awkward as fuck. Like, I know they just made out, but that doesn't mean that they're like not going to be super weird about this.
Yeah, and making out is way easier than talking about shit.
And let's be honest, Barnaby's not good about the talking about it.
He's so bad at
Imogen
He's-
is though. Like I feel like Layla and Imogen had a really good relationship as far as like talking about everything, and except for the end.
That's his name,
But I think
yeah.
they were
And the end was totally Layla going through a crisis
And also,
and Imogen going through a crisis. Like everyone was crisising.
Violet does think you two are bonking right now.
It's fine.
She's probably not finished with her vengeance.
If she keeps going, though, it's going to get bad for her.
I also need to
gonna be
stop
a
by
witch off.
Violet's room the next morning. Yeah,
Oh, why?
because I need to talk to her about the whole charity thing. She already knew we were reinstalling her, but I do
Yeah.
need to talk to her about it so she's not freaked out. Like,
Maybe a warning.
How are you going to talk to Ned? Because
I don't know. I wasn't ready to talk to Ned about it then, though.
Charity turned Ned's mum, and
Yeah.
her mum.
Also, information, new
That-
information. During
That is
stream,
what.
I learned.
Yeah, sorry. That's how terrible you are. You turned the whole coven. His mom was in a witch's coven. You turned the whole coven, and then we murdered them all
Mm-hmm.
because they were trying to kill us.
No, you
And
turned the
Ned's brother.
mum. The mum turned the coven.
Yes, that's what happened.
And Ned's
Oh, I
twin
see.
brother was also turned
Yeah.
and is now dead.
You
Mm.
almost murdered Imogen, and then someone
There was a throwing
spent.
stake
Hold
incident.
on. Someone spent a plot point to have Ned and Brian's mom show up. Ned and Brian's mom, that was Bentham. That's why he's making that face. Ned and Brian's mom showed up, and like the thought process was she's a powerful witch, so that maybe she'd help us.
I was
But
expecting
instead,
Molly Weasley, like screaming in hurling spells.
that was the thought
to get
process, though.
murdered.
What he was thinking was that she was powerful. And then what happened was she got turned into a vampire because she went chasing after her son. I tried to stop her, but she just like,
I guess
shut me up
technically
and
Charity
froze
did
me?
not turn the mother. Charity only turned the son.
Yeah, sorry, Charity turned the son, sorry.
Turned
then
the
son
mother,
turned
who
the
turned
mother,
the
and the
mother,
mother
and
turned the yeah.
Who swallowed
So really
fire.
this is
I don't know why.
Benton's fault.
yeah. Well, she did go chasing after Charity, so we didn't really know who turned the mom. So it could be Charity who turned the mom.
It was someone.
It was a mess.
It was a mess.
Clearly.
Charity
I
did
was
some
also missing my
terrible
tongue, and my
things.
tongue was in a jar that whole scene.
That's true.
Way to do it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people out there who hate Catherine's face.
That's why I snuck out of the door and closed the door when Ned was there. I knew what I was like. There's no way Ned can see that Charity's in it.
Violet was working on that spell.
Oh, what spell?
Oh no.
Oh, God.
What's
Oh.
Check out your tongue.
Oh no. Well,
Oh,
till
wait,
next time on
crap.
Layla the Vampire Slayer.
Like I said, I hope Violet goes all ham because I look forward to a witch off with my newfound sorcery.
Yeah, but if she loses the witch off, she's just gonna go vengeance demon, so she does win.
Plus,
Yeah, and then we have to kill her.
yeah. And
I spent
Barnaby
all that
has spells
time
now.
helping her humanize.
That's such a sad arc.
Yeah. I don't know if
Thanks,
that'll
Barbie.
happen. We'll see. I think
I
the
mean,
thing
that
with
would- that
thing
would
with
be a
Violet
tragic
though,
move.
the thing with Violet though is that Layla is it's like Layla's pet project basically. Like she's always been there for Violet.
Yeah.
Your pet project's working well, relatively, considering.
It's everyone else
Yeah,
that's
she
trying to
Mm-hmm.
fuck
didn't
it up.
instantly kill Barnaby, so
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pounded
that's
in
why I was like,
all day.
no, you can just deal with whatever you just did. I'm going back up there. You look fine. Plus, Layla's pretty pissed off at Barnaby. Mostly because I know, and Josh and I talked about this because Josh was like, oh, I want to talk to her before she finds out about it in a different way. And then I was like, yeah, but the thing is Layla came to Barnaby first before she asked Imogen out and was like, hey, do you like her? This time around, Barnaby just went for Imogen and didn't even ask Layla about her feelings first about it.
Imogen kind of instigated that one, so it wasn't technically Barnaby's fault.
But Layla doesn't know
didn't know that, but Imogen was like, hey, we're stuck in this very small room. I'm going to ask you about your feelings now. Have fun with that.
Can't escape your feelings
Yeah.
if the room's tiny.
I was told not to watch that episode. Now I got to go back and watch it because I want to see how awkward that situation was.
Oh, God, it was great.
Very.
Maybe I'll post my reactions.
And then they
in
walked out, and everyone rolled terribly to notice anything.
Yeah, because in the other room it was
Just
Janet.
took a while. Have you got any information?
Yeah, it was Janet, Rob, and
Percival.
Percival.
Violet?
All
Oh,
of
Percival.
whom-
All the
of whom have
oblivious
no social skills. So all of them were like, yeah, they're probably just studying in the toilet together. Yep, yep. They came out and they're like, did you find anything? No? Okay. That was it. Everyone was like,
So Rob
completely
knew nothing
straight-faced.
till this episode as well.
Oh, that's really funny. I figured since you reacted
Yeah.
like, what? That was great. Like today was filled with so much greatness. Oh,
We'll see how it goes. I have no plans other than to
Also,
make shit.
bombshell
I don't either.
ending.
I mean, it
finally,
is, but it's
Tom
also
Cruise.
like one of those things that I'm like,
I
yes,
think we all kind of knew.
Yeah.
we all
Yeah.
knew this. I'm just
But-
glad we know for sure.
Happened. Now we have leads, so
Yeah.
that's a.
Because
that's that.
here's the thing: we've been all basically putting the little pieces together to be like, okay,
Well,
where's
there's those pieces of like our characters have so much going on in their lives that until it like smacks them in the face, are often not going to get it. But we as players are seeing the big picture, and so like we have more information than the characters have. So like,
We were actually talking about this. I don't know if we were in the after show when we started talking about this, but we were talking about how a lot of us try to compartmentalize like what we know versus what our characters know, and sometimes it can be hard. But yeah, we usually put the things together. But I like my character is kind of she's smart though. She's not stupid.
It's also Chekhov's gun. Like, if I have the name of the school referenced as a Hellmouth and then referenced as a vampire in season 1, it's going to be used in season 2.
yeah, obviously.
Oh man, I'm curious what you have planned for season 3. Here, put it this way: like Charity has been our boss mob for 2 seasons.
See, it was not pitched to me that way. It was like, oh,
Yeah, it's like a season and a half.
Which is really funny because Dot is like, this is not.
We have
I would have
fucked up plenty
honestly
of shit.
been like, we need you to come play. I don't know. God, the first thing I played here was a homeless woman, so I can't even use that as a metaphor. I would come play just about anything for Roll4It. So when Ia was like, would you go play this vampire that's going to get her soul back? I was like, done, sure, of course. And then I was like, wait a second.
I mean, we have, in fairness, also built our own bosses as characters through our actions.
I'm sure, as you do.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Do you know about the hole in heaven by any chance?
I was told there was a hole punched through heaven. I was told this because I made a joke about punching portals into the and he was like, no, that's actually a thing.
So I keep messing things up a lot. I keep messing with
It's
stuff.
cute though because Robert's like, one time Robert was like, I think EU was like, how would you like to do that? And he's like, accidentally. Like, but
That was episode 1. How
Killed
do you
by
kill the
accident.
demon? And I'm like, he's not gonna manage that intentionally. He does that by accident.
it was so cute. I was
But
like, that's
Rob-
so Rob.
Do you really think it's all your fault?
It's not all your fault.
Rob doesn't know the full extent of the horrifying situation with the hole in heaven. Only Imogen has seen it and was paralyzed in fear. And Rob's like,
was
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I'm scared. So maybe if he sees the full ramifications, then it's back to good old crisis, Rob.
We'll put a
I
pin
like
in
that
this.
Imogen brought that up in today's episode too.
It's not a thing she's going to be able to forget. It's kind of nightmarish scenario, eldritch horror. Like you stared into the abyss and it fucking stared back at you.
Yeah.
So
No,
we're gonna-
it was great.
We're going to put a pin in that statement and we'll keep it over here for a later after show.
Oh, I see.
Oh no,
I see what
EE.
happened.
See, this is the problem with after shows is the GM sits back and watches everyone like decompress and then plots. Like
And then things get denser.
you feel that way as a character? Okay.
Feelings.
Oh, yes. Anyway, thank you for watching the after show, and I guess we'll catch you next week. Roll safe.
So excited for next episode.
God damn it, Josh!